Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill Thursday evening. How's everybody doing? I just got done watching the, Game 5, I guess? 4? I don't know, I can't remember, of the World Series. Haven't been paying attention to any of it. Only really just watched these last few innings of this last game. I'm not a baseball person. I live with a diehard Astros fan. Live with two. Kelly, old friend of the show, is also a diehard Astros fan. So I get a little bit of my Astros osmosis via those guys. But it was a good game. I was riveted by those last few innings. So, I watched that. That's what delayed this stream. I wanted to start streaming earlier than this. So this is a late night stream. This is later than I would have usually liked. But, I'm going to pop on for a little bit. Don't know how long. Play a little bit of Daggerfall, revisit my Spell Sword character. But as I was going live, I came across this little article, so I think I'm going to go over this real quick. This is kind of a continuation of the Henry Cavill Witcher story that I talked about the other day. I don't know how credible this Redanian intelligence website is. I'm familiar with Redanian Intelligence. I think they have like an Instagram page that, I've been following for a while. I'm not sure if these are like reputable scoopers or whatnot, but I'm going to read this anyways because I want to. I feel like they just basically regurgitate other news stories like an aggregate site. Like maybe they crawl the internet for articles relating to The Witcher and then just pick whatever ones they want to elevate on their platforms. But let's see what they have to say about this. Henry Cavill's departure from The Witcher originated in Season 2. Henry Cavill's departure from The Witcher shook the fandom to the core and left it with many questions regarding how, why, and what now. There are many speculations regarding the reasons and anxious waiting for some official word. That said, this was November 1st, so a couple days ago. That said, the seeds of the situation may have been growing for a long time now, and we'll look at a piece of information we were told back in 2021 that may have been the beginning of all this. Okay, so I guess they're kind of... it's ascertaining that this started, with Season 2 based off of things that they had heard or if they had done the interviews with Henry Cavill or read any interviews from Henry Cavill around then, if he had said some things that may have been hints about his dissatisfaction with the direction of the show. It may have started on Season 2. Back in the summer of 2021, when The Witcher Season 2 was in post-production and Season 3 hadn't been renewed yet, we heard from a source that recasting Geralt was a growing possibility at Netflix. See, I'm not familiar with this website. I don't know if this is something they may have reported on back then. If so, then, it's possible that they had been sitting on a colossal scoop way, way back when. But, I don't know, maybe I'll go and search and see if they actually have some articles that back up that claim. Because that's a colossal claim, and I had not heard those rumors at all. I mean, nobody did. That's why his announcing him leaving the show was such a huge shock. So if they had heard these rumors, they probably didn't report on it. We don't know how valid their "we knew it all along" claim is. The reason for that was that Henry Cavill was considering leaving the series after Season 2 because he and the producers weren't seeing eye to eye regarding the content and Geralt's role in The Witcher. At the time, we believed Henry wasn't 100% serious about it and would not really go through with leaving the series since he fought so hard to get that role. So instead of reporting on it, we chose to sit on this information and see where it goes. Okay, that's their excuse. Like, we knew, we didn't believe it, so we just sat on it. I don't buy that at all, dude. If they heard from Henry that he was trying to leave the show, or was speculating or hinting that he would leave the show, there's no shot they wouldn't have reported on it. That's huge news. That would be a huge scoop for them to be sitting on. There's no way they would be like, well, we don't believe him, so we're not going to report on it. Can you imagine if any other, reporting outlet didn't report on things that they heard from, actors or directors or whatnot, just because, quote unquote, they didn't believe them? Like, even if they didn't believe it, you would still report on it just by virtue of the fact that they said the thing. You can let readers decide whether or not they're being honest in that statement. Just, hey, Henry Cavill is saying that he might be leaving The Witcher. What do you think about that? Do you think that's a legit possibility? Even if people thought, that it wasn't a legit possibility, clearly he proved them all wrong, And then you could make your claim. Then you can make your "we knew it all along" claim. So, just on the basis of that, I don't buy it. And that just paints the rest of this article with like a lens of skepticism. So instead of reporting on it, we chose to sit on this information and see where it goes. Bullshit. And indeed, our beliefs were solidified when Season 3 was officially confirmed in September 21, and a little later, in November, a report from The Hollywood Reporter appeared saying Cavill had just renewed his contract and would be getting $1 million per episode for Season 3, as opposed to $400K, his earlier Witcher salary. Really? I guess Witcher 1 had a much more restrained budget. After that chronologically came the Witcher Season 2 promo tour. Cavill made it very well known during that tour that he had been pushing for a more book-accurate Geralt, as he kept saying a variation of that in almost every interview he gave. That's very true. Knowing about him considering leaving the series just a few months earlier made the impression that while Henry was returning for Season 3, his frustrations weren't completely gone, since he made that a constant talking point during that time. Here's that example. The toughest part for me is finding the balance between the showrunner's vision and my love of the books, and trying to bring Geralt to the showrunner's vision. It's about treading a fine line there. It's the showrunner's story, and so it's an adaptation. That's the tricky bit. The tricky bit for me was finding Geralt from the books and placing that, and finding Geralt from the book's place within that, and being able to serve both as much as I could. The things that I pushed for, it was not necessarily just more dialogue, it was bringing a more book-accurate Geralt to the screen. All of my asks and requests were along the lines of just being faithful to the source material. Nevertheless, we believe that whatever issue Henry had, Netflix solved it with the renewal of his contract. We assume the matter. So this whole preamble here is basically them just saying, hey, there's a reason that we fucked up on not reporting on this. And it's definitely not because we didn't know. We definitely knew, but, XYZ. Now, however, Deadline reported that Cavill had made a short-term deal for The Witcher and felt it was time to move on after 3 seasons of the show. With the context of the previous report about his new deal, it looks like Cavill agreed to stay for at least one more season after Season 2 and chose not to renew his contract for further seasons when the time came this year. Superman angle. Meanwhile, the Superman opportunity appeared again. Dwayne Johnson claimed that he and his manager, Danny Garcia, who is also the manager for Cavill, have been trying to get Henry Cavill's Superman back in the DCEU for 6 years, but were constantly rejected by the old Warner Brothers management, while under the new management, they finally succeeded in the recent months. One report by The Hollywood Reporter says that a new Superman film is in very early development without any writers or directors attached. It's unclear when they will find a writer and when they could start filming, but it's very, very early, and major films like that can take a very long time to get underway. On the other hand, writing for Witcher Season 4 had just started, and filming can get underway in the second half of 2023. A schedule conflict between Superman and The Witcher isn't impossible, but Cavill himself said in a 2019 interview that he could manage both when asked that question. And this is what I've always said when people say that the reason he left The Witcher is because he's Superman again and he can't do both. Like, that's bullshit. He can obviously do both. You've got to keep in mind that regardless of what movies I'll be doing over the next few years, you can fit 2 projects into 1 year. In that same roundtable, he expressed his desire and hope to reprise the role of Superman, and said he still had much to give to that character, so at least from Henry's perspective, Geralt and Superman could coexist. The result of the 2 factors. All in all, the various pieces create a picture as incomplete as it might be. Henry Cavill was at first very enthusiastic to play Geralt and was willing to make efforts to combine both Superman and The Witcher in his schedule. Even before he landed the role of Geralt, according to Dwayne Johnson, his return as Superman was already being pushed behind the scenes, albeit unsuccessfully. Then in 2020 and 2021, Cavill was working on Season 2 of The Witcher and was constantly having disagreements with the producers over the work he was doing. After Season 2 wrap, he seriously considered leaving The Witcher, but was offered more money and decided to stay for at least one more season. Even then, during an interview, he said he was absolutely committed to seeing all the seasons of The Witcher through, but, quote, as long as we can keep telling great stories which honor Sapkowski's work. With the current news, it appears that this was less of a wish and more of a condition. During the filming of Witcher Season 3, we did notice that some within the Witcher production started following Liam Hemsworth on social media. Naturally, we didn't think anything of it. You see, again, that's bullshit. No, they didn't. They didn't notice that. They didn't notice that. Naturally, we didn't think anything of it because you didn't notice it. But now it appears the new Geralt auditions may have taken place while Season 3 was still in production. By the time Season 3 was in its final stages for production, major changes were happening to Warner Brothers and DC, with the new bosses being open to having Henry Cavill as Superman again. As a result, during that time, Cavill filmed his Black Adam cameo. In the end, it appears Henry Cavill's heart was no longer the Netflix iteration of The Witcher for a considerable amount of time, and he has slowly been making up his mind ever since Season 2 finished production, before all the Warner Brothers and DC changes. His return as Superman had a perfect timing this year and may likely have been that one final push towards not renewing his contract for Season 4 of The Witcher. Henry Cavill may have hinted at his departure earlier. Cavill may have had commentary about this situation a few days ago in his interview with Josh Horowitz. In it, he talked about the importance of having belief in what you're doing career-wise and the importance of stopping when you believe what you're doing is wrong. It's just about belief. You believe what you're doing, and then if you believe what you're doing, you'll be able to keep doing it. It's also important to know that if you realize you're doing the wrong thing, then that's when you stop doing the wrong thing. You don't just keep going on. You don't just keep on going just because that leads down a dark path. Well, that interview was after he had made his decision. He didn't hint at his departure before he left. That interview was after that had already happened. Cavill doesn't name The Witcher at this point unless that interview is something else I'm thinking of. When was this? Why doesn't this show dates? There it is. Yeah, this was after that news had broken, I believe. Cavill doesn't name The Witcher at this point, as his departure was a secret at the time, but one could easily assume this was his philosophy when deciding to quit. In any case, we have one more season with Henry Cavill, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, so this entire article was basically them saying, hey, you know what? This seems like something we should have known about if we're a legit source of Witcher news. And we did know about it, but we just decided not to report on it for some weird reason. Pure bullshit. Pure bullshit. Alright, enough of that. I am getting into my spell sword. My werewolf spell sword. Not just a normal spell sword, my werewolf spell sword. Alright, my fist is out, which means I had just changed back from werewolf form. Why is my mouse doing this? What the hell? Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to exit and relaunch the game then. I don't know what was going on there. It's gonna work this time? I think it's because of the controller. I think the controller plugged in might be doing it. There we go. That's what it was. All right. Wait, he shows his fist, but when I attack, he kicks? All right. Well, that's weird. All right. What was I last up to? I don't want to cure my werewolf state. Hell no. This thing has made me a beast. Look at that. All my shit's fucking juiced because I'm a werewolf now. My speed's fucking 95, endurance is 96, agility's 93, strength is set 100. I could pour all of my points when I level up into fucking willpower and intelligence now. And be a fucking crazy spell casting werewolf spell sword. I thought I already did this one. Yeah, I think I'm in Greyberry. Yeah, I already went over there. I think I couldn't find, like, the letter. Yeah, the letter that I was supposed to swap out wasn't present. Which I feel it probably would have been in here. Usually in the inns that have this kind of layout, those letters are in that room. My poor child, Elzina Gerton, is gone, stolen away by the Dark Brotherhood for... You really want me to go up against the Dark Brotherhood? I'm part of those dudes. As a matter of fact, I should probably take a Dark Brotherhood quest. I don't want to run afoul of just yet. Maybe in the future, but there they are. Yeah, I have a horse. Oh, this is the building. I despise your kind. Just go away. Alright, child. Hate-filled child. Just because you're also in the Dark Brotherhood doesn't mean I have to help you. I'm just looking for whoever's gonna give me a quest. Is there any reason why all this is just lying on the floor? Nobody has quests for me? I'll steal whatever's lying on the floor, guys. Don't you worry about that. Oops.
The Mages Guild has come to us for a bit of messy business that's too gross and nasty for them to deal with. A renegade mage needs an accounting fast. Interested?
Yes.
Good. Now, this mage, the name is Gwenane Coppersmith, has absconded with a number of magic thingies, but the Mages Guild doesn't mind if you take whatever she has stolen. They just want her dead. And you've only got 17 days to bring in the accounting. You'll find her cowering down in a nasty place called the ruins of Old Wickham Shack. Get back here with the word -1 rogue mage in 17 days. Methala, steady your arm, apprentice.
Suki, you didn't like my reading? Why? You didn't like my reading? I was trying to be dramatic with it. Look at that leg. Look at that leg. Oh my goodness. Them gams. Them long legs. Where'd you get them long legs from, Suki? Where'd you get them long legs from? I keep asking, but you never tell me. You never tell me the answer. Never gonna know where you got them long legs from. Alright. Let's get to it. My new werewolf farm has left me emboldened. We'll see just kind of what kind of juice this wizard is packing. Screaming ass skeletons. Oh yeah, let me there it is. Got too much shit on me. Why do I have all this shit? Why didn't I sell any of this? Should have definitely sold all of that. Although, my werewolf form, beefing up my strength, gives me the ability to carry a lot more shit, so... even more benefits to being a werewolf. God damn, you fucking loud motherfuckers. Everywhere. Ginkgo leaves, aloe, and pure water. Not that that's taking up any weight, but may as well. That guy did not want to go down easy. Jesus, fucking shut the fuck up. Oh shit, that kind of scared me. Speaking of which, at some point I'm gonna go back into Fatal Frame. But man, that game just terrifies the fuck out of me. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Must summon the courage to get back into that game. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Alright, where are you at? Actually, let me see if I can't. If I can't fireball your ass. Get over here. Get over here. Turn the corner. Turn the corner. Why are you walking backwards, dude? Well, I did some shit to him. That definitely smarted for him. Shadow Knight. Hey, Devin, been a while. Hope you're doing well. Yo, what's up? How you been? It has been a while. And I'm doing okay myself tonight. How are you doing? It has been a while. I hope things have been good for you on your end. It's been pretty rough for virtually everyone that I know. Everyone seems to be dealing with some pretty extreme shit right now. And trying to be a good friend to everyone is definitely, you know, oh, you? It's definitely it's a heavy mental load, you know, to sort of be a therapist slash financier for people in desperate need. These are hard times. Clearly there are hard times in this world too. Someone flooded their basement. Pipe burst. No one got around to fixing it, so now this entire level is just like... Oh. Oh shit, one of you dicks? I hate these fucking things. God, shut the fuck up. I don't even know. Wait, that's my fucking breath bar now? Dude, being a werewolf is awesome. I am just fucking goated at everything. I don't even have water breathing potion, but shit, I wonder if I'm even gonna need it. Is it even going down? It doesn't even look like it's going down. It's going down very, very slowly. Jesus, open up already. Oh shit. Get out of here. To be honest, things have been getting better on my end. Feeling great lately. I feel you though on that. I've had to comfort a couple of good friends myself. It's been a bit mentally exhausting, though, admittedly. Yeah, it can be. It can be really mentally exhausting. I'm glad to hear that things are going better on your end. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Finally, somebody that's like, hey, things are okay. Like, they don't have to be awesome, but, you know, settle for okay sometimes. But, yeah, I get you. It is mentally exhausting, and sometimes you have to learn when to draw your boundaries, draw your lines, and make sure that you can be there for people that you care about, but don't, like, you know, burn yourself out. Ultimately, and this is the thing that I try to tell them too, like, can't help anyone if you can't help yourself first. So I have to be very mindful of that. I want to try to help everyone I can. I want everybody to be doing awesome. The fuck am I hearing? I heard like a giggle. Oh, it's a skeleton and a nymph. Gotcha. So what have you been up to lately then, Shadow Knight? Playing anything cool lately, or up to any cool projects or anything? I'll tell you, the game that I've been playing a lot, the most a lot lately, has been Proteus. And I may jump into Proteus here in a little bit after I play a little bit of Daggerfall. I wanted to get back into my Spell Sword character and see how awesome I am now that I'm a werewolf. But I've been doing pretty awesome in Proteus too, and I've been having a lot of fun playing that game. Agreed. Ideally, everyone would look out for each other, but also acknowledge it's important to care about your own mental well-being, and that sometimes it's important to take a step back. Yeah, that's a lesson I learned during the teeth of the pandemic. Just too many people, man. Too many people are just struggling really big right now. And like 9 out of 10 times the struggle... Oh, you dick. 9 out of 10 times the struggle is like financial. And I get that. Like, inflation is a real bitch right now. Inflation is a bitch. And if you work in service industry, then... Oh, he paralyzed the skeleton. Oh, let's team up on him. How do you paralyze a skeleton? He has no muscles. I've been playing a lot of Xenoblade Chronicle 2. I had the game sitting around for a while, but didn't play much of it. But now I am, and I regret not playing it, not playing through it much earlier when I got it. Xenoblade Chronicle 2. I don't know anything about that series. That's a Switch game, right? I don't know anything about that series. I don't even know who makes it. Whenever I see Xeno anything, I just think of the old Xenogears game. But, you know, that's just me being a boomer-ass gamer, I guess. As for projects, I'm actually working on a script for a video. I want to try to do videos. Oh, nice. Awesome. What kind of videos? Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Oh, there's two of them in there. Two of them. One of them is an imposter, a shapeshifter. Maybe. Better take them both out just to be sure. At full force. It's a little X-Men the Animated Series reference. Oh yeah, dude, it's horrible. Inflation has just been getting insane. Yeah, it's harsh. It's harsh. And we're not even like, at least in Texas being like an oil producing state, like our fuel costs, they're still high, but they're nowhere near as insane as like, you know, other parts of the country. So there's at least that relief. And also we have a lot of farms here too, so a lot of our produce and beef and shit like that's not super, it's expensive, don't get me wrong, it's still very expensive, but it's not like the absolute worst it could be. But it's still pretty brutal. Especially like, you know, Texas is a low-wage state. So if you aren't in tech or oil, then you probably aren't making a lot of money. So even relative to the low cost of fuel or food here are your low wages. So it all kind of balances out in the wash. Yeah, it's a JRPG for the Switch. It's made by Monolith Soft. Okay. Mainly gaming and nerd shit in general while adding some political stuff on the side. I want to try and sort of add my progressive spin to a community that unfortunately has a lot of quarterings. I don't pay attention to any of those fucking dudes. Like, I know that, you know, some of the other people that, you know, I do streams with spend a lot of time bagging on like the geeks and gamers contingent of YouTube, but I just don't spend any time. Like, why would I that they're annoying. Why would I go out of my way to annoy myself? I don't even really know what. To the extent that I know what they're all about, it's usually because someone retweeted them. And then as I'm scrolling through my feed, it's like, ah, damn, I saw a shitty post from Nerdrotic or whatever. Those dudes just live to be bummers, but I don't ever pay attention to that shit. I don't know how prevalent, like, I hear that YouTube's pretty bad for, like, you know, far-right bullshit. I don't know how prevalent that is in, like, the gaming sphere, but I can imagine it's super prevalent. So I guess your voice would be a worthy addition. I don't really go out of my, I don't go too far out of my way. Sometimes I do. I don't go too far out of my way to add my political take on situations. I'll definitely give my opinion where my opinion feels like it's needed. But when I first started this channel, actually, I did a lot more news stories, a lot more political stories, and like advocacy stuff. And I've been thinking of kind of getting back into doing a lot of that stuff. Like, I don't so much want to focus. Like, if you pay attention to like left media on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, then you probably notice that a lot of what their content revolves around is basically just, you know, reacting and debunking whatever the nearest right-winger said. You're hearing a lot of Ben Shapiro or Steven Crowder or Matt Walsh, and when you step a couple steps down the ladder from those guys, then yeah, you'll get your Quarterings and Nerdrotic and Jeremy and Ryan Kennel and those fucking freaks. But I don't see, there is a value in it, but like if that's the only thing that left media has to offer is just watching right media, then, you know, I don't have an interest in that, honestly. I'd rather do more advocacy for policies and positions that I feel should get more airtime. That's why one of the first things I started doing was talking more about like unionization in the video game industry and the need to push for more worker-owned co-ops in the game industry, that sort of stuff. That quartering dude is weird, though. That guy is a giant weirdo. You can always tell, too. You can always, for whatever reason, you can always just tell when you just look at someone. You just see someone, you're like, all right, you're off. There's something off about you. I don't quite get what or why or how, but there's definitely something off about you. His facial hair is weird. It's like all patchy and shit. And it's like a normal person in your place would realize that they shouldn't rock facial hair because it all looks, you look like you have mange or something. Like, just shave it all off. I know he's got like 4 chins or something. It's like, it's alright, dude. You know, either lose some weight or just own the triple chin. Like, but this weird patchy haired neck beard look is not a good look. Oh shit, who the fuck are you? Alright, hold on a second. I don't want to use on the skeleton. Oh, did I get her? Oh, that was her! Gwenane Coppersmith's light is... What a way to phrase it. Gwenane Coppersmith's light is snuffed out. The Brotherhood and the Mages Guild will be pleased. Her light is snuffed out. Why did you say it about the Skeletal Warrior? You just said Skeletal Warrior died. Why wasn't the Skeletal Warrior's light snuffed out? Sorry, I went that way. Yeah, advocacy is more important, I find. I hate how influential they are in the community, though, and their sizable fan base. Yeah, I guess. They do have a pretty big fan base. But, you know, that even that is still like... I think the size of their fan base is also kind of, it's given an outsized sense of weight. Like, their fan base is not representative of, you know, most people. They're just a particularly loud contingent of concentrated cranks. Heck am I going? Oh, this is where I was. Wait, hold on a second. Which way do I want to go? I think I want to go this way. And this way. And then... It's a dead end. Wait, I just ran a giant circle, didn't I? this way. Now where am I going? It's still a level up above me. Oh, okay. Wait, so where is that at? Forgot about that little trick. So turn left. Go this way, go this way, go this way, go this way, go this way. Up here, there we go. Why is that amulet green? All right, Grayberry. Oh, I'm a werewolf. Oh, there must have been a full moon. Well, you know what? There's probably no one on the streets now. Oh, there's this pig, but I can't kill the pig. I gotta kill a person. But they're not gonna be out on the streets now that they know a werewolf is running around. I think being a werewolf should also allow you to jump really high. Like, I should be able to jump on these rooftops. You dream once again of the full moon. I guess I can't use lycanthropy to change myself back. Oh, there's someone. What are you doing? I'm sorry, but you came across a werewolf. What can I tell you? You were walking to the store one day, and werewolf happened upon you in the middle of the day. Tried to change back, they wouldn't let me. Where's the Dark Brotherhood? These motherfuckers do not care that a werewolf just burst into their joint. Not renting a room. I'm a member of the guild. What room do I need to rent? There we go. Oh, but I... it turned me into a human for a second. It was like, nope, back to werewolf. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go to an inn and sleep it off or something. Can't kill in a tavern, but at least this guy is still willing to do business with the werewolf. He's like, a werewolf's gold is as good as any other. It's just fucking chill for the whole day. Alright. It has passed. Alright. Now will these guys talk to me? I can't remember where I went to get this quest. Where did I go? I also like how the Dark Brotherhood is trying to be this secretive organization, but they have, like, the biggest mansion in town.
So, you put the spark out of that spark caster, Gorus? Ah, Mephala is pleased with you, as are her children.
Wait, so I don't get any money for that? Well, what's the point? I'm just killing to kill? What are my benefits here? So it's basically the same quest, except for a different joint. My wagon's overloaded. I need to, where's the bargain sundries? Oh, is there an arm? I always really liked this track of music. All right, what can I toss off on this dude? Shit ton of clothes, but it's all gonna be worth like, oh, that book's gonna be worth a lot. The clothes are all worth like 2 or 3 gold. Yeah, the books were the real value there. So, there are no armories in this town. Oh, this is the bank. I don't need the bank. Well, actually... no, I don't need the bank just yet. I just need a place to sell all my shit. I don't think I can sell. I think I sold all my books. Oh, this is just a library. It's not a place to sell anyways. I think I may have one thing to sell. This isn't going to lighten my load at all. I need to get to a place with an armor. Why is there nobody on the streets? There we go. Ray Kester. How long is that from here? 2 days? I've got a time limit on this quest too, so I can't spend too much time on traveling around. Thank you. Alright. So it is southwest. Walked right up on it. Alright, it's a lot of shit to unload here. This dude might be paying me with a letter of credit. I basically fucking slaughtered a small army and took all of their gear. God damn. There's the end. 7,000? I was hoping for more than that, but sure, why not? Lightened the load of my wagon a considerable amount. It's probably not selling anything that would be an upgrade from what I have. Elven Vambrates, right? +8 to armor. +6 to armor. You happen to have the left one? You only have the right one? So, Shadow Knight, if you're still hanging around, I gotta ask you, like, who are some of your go-to voices of influence that you listen to on YouTube or Twitch as far as, like, inspiration for your own videos? I'm surprised you had at least one thing that was an upgrade. Damn, 680 for that. Shit, I need to gather more ingredients then, other than weapons and armor. I think what I have left to sell now are like those artifacts. I gotta find one of those stores. I don't think I'm topping my Mithril War Axe anytime soon. Oh, but maybe they'll have the left. What is it? Left Brigandine Elven Vambrace, what? Vambrace, yes. Sweet. That's a cool upgrade too. I guess that's it. I like the interior of this place. The little red line. It's nice. I don't think the store. I don't think this town's gonna have the store that I need for those trinkets to sell those trinkets. Crossley. How much time is this gonna take for my Dark Brotherhood quest? $13? Oh, dude. Okay, I gotta do this quest first then.
You smell orcs.
Oh, Maniacal Toaster has resubbed. Hello, it's me. It looks like one of them video games. What's up? Thank you, Toaster. Thank you. I appreciate that tremendously. And yes, this is one of them newfangled video games. Well, maybe not new, but it's one of them at least. How are you doing, Toaster? How's everything in your world? I was just commenting earlier about how so many people I know are having real tough times right now. And I do what I can to try to help all my friends in whatever way they need, but, you know, it's a hard time right now. That's right, Orc. Get properly fucked. Came home from work and now I'm staring off into space. I mean, yeah, that's what you do when you get home from work. You get home from work, you take off your shoes, you sit down, and then you just kind of stare blankly into the void. You stare blankly into the void until you're like, oh yeah, I am kind of hungry. I guess I'll make something to eat. Unless you're one of them newfangled kids that, you know, gets home from work and has boundless energy and they want to go party and shit. I had my years. I had my years where I would get off work and immediately want to be like, hey, let's go fucking party. Workday's done. To quote that Alan Jackson song. Don't want to go to sleep, just want to have fun. Looking for a good time. Really, this is just a cave full of unaware bats. They all have their backs turned to me. I guess Shadow Knight is no longer with us, which is a bummer because I would have liked to have heard the answer to the question, but I'll catch him next time he's around. This is super lame if bats are the only things I have to contend with in here. Why do I hear the wind sound? Open up, motherfucker, open up! A lot of effort for a whole lot of nothing. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Let's continue down this hallway. Being a werewolf is pretty fucking awesome. I can hold my breath for like days down here. God damn, they might kill me though. Fucking A. Oh shit, there's one over there. You know what, let's back out. These fish are no fucking joke. Alright, now let's go back in here. Just a dead end. Not even any loot. Oh, that's kind of lame. Successful backstab. This dungeon sucks. There's like no real enemies in it. Just shitty bats with their backs all turned to me. The dead end. Turn around, go down here. Just go straight. I like how I lean back instinctively and I'm actually dodging a fucking fish in real life. Get him. Again, another dead end room? I think that's where I ended up before. Go back, go back. Okay, so that's a dead end. Go if I turn down here. Alright, there's the entrance. Alright. I didn't pick up any loot, so there's nothing for me to drop off at the wagon. Because all I've been killing are bats. And look, more bats. A shit ton more bats. There he is. He made a saving. Oh shit. Dwayne Hartford's light is snuffed out. You little bitch. He's the only person here that put up a fight. What was that I got? Oh, just tall boots. Kind of annoying how close to the entrance that guy actually was located. Oh shit. Intelligence and willpower is what I said. Hold on a second, let me consort the wiki. What's up? Intelligence governs total magic potential and the ease of increasing intelligence-related skills. Intelligence modifies maximum spell points. Okay, I want that. Willpower governs resistance to spell and the ease of increasing willpower related skills. Willpower modifies spell resistance and the rate at the rate of 1 bonus point for every 10 points. Willpower is okay. So I guess I just want intelligence. Am I gonna pour all 5 into intelligence? I am. My lycanthropy juices all my other stats, so I feel okay with that. A letter is pressed into your hand. You spin to see who gave it to you. You catch a glimpse of livery. What? It vanishes into the crowd. Greetings and salutations. I hope your trip was uneventful. They say that you are keenly interested in the haunting of Daggerfall. My father and King Lysandus were somewhat close. Should you come visit me, I might be able to shed some light upon the recent events involving Lysandus. Sentinel. Well, I came here to check on Nufalga originally, so I should probably do that at some point since I'm already over here. But I think I'm going to turn in this quest, then I'm going to put some time into Proteus before I call it. So I've been playing that game a lot lately. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. I wish more people were playing it online, though. I do kind of want to try playing it online. Alright, I don't get anything for these quests. It's like, why do them? They're not paying me any money. Alright. It's like, pay me some money if you want me to do these quests. Let's see. What is this? Oh, Haunted Wisp. I've for whatever reason, that's not showing up on my my Streamlabs chat. Hey Devin, how's it going? Oh, my YouTube chat just stopped my YouTube chat just stopped displaying in my Streamlabs. That's really fucking annoying. I forgot you can be a werewolf in Daggerfall. That's sick. Hey Devin, how's it going? Hey Wisp, doing well. Thank you for asking. I know this is kind of random, but I need a good precision screwdriver set to get into my laptop that isn't a piece of junk. Hey, what drew you back into Daggerfall, Devin? Have you seen my text, Devin? Mad at me? I can't tell. I might be bugged. No, like so usually whenever I look at, I don't even know if you're still in the chat right now, to be honest, but usually when I look at, I have my Streamlabs up and I dual stream to Twitch and YouTube. I have the multi-stream chat. So in the multi-stream chat, it usually displays text messages from both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously, so that way I don't have to switch back and forth to see what's being said. But for whatever reason, it stopped displaying it in my view screen, so I haven't been seeing text that I've been getting in, which is very annoying. So sorry about that. I don't know if you're still watching. God, that's really irritating. That's incredibly irritating. I don't know why it did that. But now YouTube is bitching at me saying it's not getting enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Damn, what the fuck? Sign into chat, what? No, but basically, I guess to answer your question, if you are still in here, I imagine you probably left. But, I created a spell sword character in Daggerfall because I wanted to try other classes. Usually in an RPG, I start off as like a fighter just because it's the easiest class to jump into a game and get used to it. And if I like the game well enough, then I'll start experimenting with more spellcaster classes. So, Devin, can you see my text? Yes, I can. For whatever reason, I couldn't see it before. It wasn't showing up on my list, but I just refreshed it, and now it looks like I'm getting them. Now it looks like I'm getting them back on my Streamlab view. But to answer your earlier question about why I jumped back into Daggerfall, yeah, I just wanted to experiment with a different class, spellcaster class, see how I like being a spellcaster in this game. It's not usually my go-to character class in RPGs, but I do, in games that I end up liking, I do like experimenting with it, just to see how it plays. And it's fun. I like being, especially like, it was tough at first because my dude was just constantly getting his ass kicked. And I was frustrated by that, knowing that, once I learned a few more spells, then I'll be able to deal out some serious damage. But, I started getting stronger, lasting a little bit longer, until I became a werewolf. And then once I became a werewolf, my stats all got super juiced. And my dude he's basically my Red Guard fighter as far as his strength and agility and shit is concerned, his speed. But also now he can cast really cool spells. So being a werewolf turned out to be a very beneficial move. I'm here, Devin. Okay, cool. Well, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sorry for the extremely delayed response. Let me change my game I'm playing here. Overslept a very necessary MRI appointment after preparing for it for 5 days. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I did that last week. I had a very important doctor's appointment to follow up on some blood work, and I completely whiffed on it. Very depressed with myself, and it's my right hand thumb. Don't be hard on yourself about it. I get, like, it happened to me. It happens to everyone, Like, for whatever reason, you can prepare for a big event, and then when the time that event comes, you just completely whiff on it. Were you able to reschedule it? I'm portaling back out of... Yo, what the fuck? What is this? Where am I? Gate to Chaos. A large fortress stretching high into the black sun, a gateway to the chaos dimension, built by tortured and corrupted souls. Ring the bell to enter. I don't know if I want to fucking ring the bell to enter, but I guess I've got no choice. Let me switch my thing here. There we go. Kind of overkill for those guys. I could have used my pistol. Oh shit. I haven't seen one of those before. You didn't know this, but I took a bad fall a couple weeks ago. Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Is that why your thumb? You need an MRI on your thumb? Yep, rescheduled for the 22nd, but I'm going to call tomorrow and see if I can get an earlier appointment at one of their other locations. That was cool as hell, though. This game has some pretty... I mean, the weapons are basic, but they're very fun to use. This looks straight up like a level out of Quake. This is like a Quake level. Alright, let's not go overkill on like the weak grunts. What game? Vintage? This one? This is Proteus. Indie game. Kickstarter funded that came out in 2020. Oh, so what the fuck? Oh, it's an elevator. Okay. Yeah, the hand is where I brace for impact. Ah, well, hopefully it's not. I mean, do you get the sense that it's broken, or... Oh, is that the bell I'm supposed to ring? I don't want to ring that thing. Hell no. Look, it's dripping with blood. Or whatever that is. I have a feeling that's going to hurt me if I walk underneath it. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Definitely don't want to ring it still. This is a level right out of Quake. Oh shit, I didn't mean to fall down. Alright, well, I'm in it now. The fuck? Oh, he shot one of those. Gotcha. It looks very reminiscent of Doom. Yeah, Doom, Quake. Oh. Bell obstructed. I didn't know that was going to ring the bell. Okay, so I guess I got to lift that gate up, huh? What did it do? Oh, it shoots out a little thing. That's kind of neat. But I guess I got to find a way to lower that gate, or raise the gate rather. Shit. It wasn't the gun I was aiming for, but it's the gun that worked. Get my shotgun shells back. No, there are no broken bones. They did take an x-ray. What the MRI will reveal is the extent of the injury and if there are any torn muscles or ligaments. Oh, shit. Well, I hope there aren't any torn ligaments or muscles. Oh. I don't need a heavy-duty weapon for these guys. This'll do. Okay. Gotta get my big boy weapon with these guys. Hey, look at this. Definitely H.R. Geiger inspired. It may not be top of mind for you, but I told you about my injuries, trials, and tribulations regarding my leg, hip, back from being pushed off the bus. Yeah, I remember you told me about that. I mean, dealing with injuries on that level is always a nightmare, particularly the older you get. Like, what used to be seemingly simple shit is just like a disaster. Oh shit. Oh, shit. Wasn't planning on using that gun, but it was convenient that it was in hand at that moment. Overkill for those guys. Let's save the rockets for enemies that actually need them. I don't like how there are so many health drops around here. It makes me feel like something really bad's about to happen. So my anxiety is quite high right now about what it could be and how hard I'm going to have to work to get back to pain-free. I'm sorry to hear that, man, but I understand that, dude. Like, anxiety about health issues is pretty much how I'm living my life right now. Oh, shit. Anxiety about health issues is like how I'm living my life right now, with like trying to battle back from my diabetes diagnosis and all of that. Like, and I have a shockingly low tolerance for pain, so if I had to deal with, you know, a broken arm or a broken hand or anything like that, or torn ligaments, like I would be in the same position you're in. There'd be a shit ton of anxiety. In fact, I remember several years ago, for whatever dumb reason, my friends and I decided to play a random game of like touch football, and we went real hard in it, and somehow, I don't remember how it happened, but like I went to the ground hard. I guess kind of maybe like how you experienced it. Shit. Actually, let's nope, overkill on that guy. That's not what I want. One on him. I want one on him. And I'm gonna need the rest on you. But, I don't get why those guys have little spheres around them. They're like little shields. But anyways, yeah, I came down hard on my hand doing that during that game of football, and I don't think I outright broke my thumb, but I definitely, oh shit, I definitely feel like I maybe cracked it. Like, I think I may have fractured the palm of my hand. Oh shit, these guys are fucking me up. Alright, that was a bad strategy. What the fuck? Where's my grenade launcher? Damn, that fucked me up. Let me see if I can find some old health. See, the multi-stream chat fucked up again. Yeah, how's your A1C? I don't know. I haven't taken a blood test since I started taking those pills. Like my glucose levels are all manageable so long as I don't like go super nuts on something, which, you know, to be perfectly honest with you, I've had a couple moments this past week where I did kind of let myself get a little nuts with my diet. I've been super strict though, and even, you know, my definition of getting nuts is still not like I haven't eaten any sweets or any desserts or anything like that. To the extent that I went nuts, I basically ate a hamburger with Ezekiel bread instead of normal bread. Ezekiel bread's really good for you. That's fine. Actually, for whatever reason, like, and I love like pasta, spaghetti, and whatnot, and I'm trying to find a good replacement for normal noodles, and I tried yellow lentil pasta noodles, which are tasty. They're delicious, and they're supposed to be like a low glycemic alternative to like your regular. Oh shit. They're supposed to be like a low glycemic alternative to your regular pasta noodles, but I don't see a difference. Like, they spike. They're probably the one thing that, you know, should be okay for me that spikes my glucose levels pretty intensely, so I don't think I could eat those anymore. I had that tonight. I'll have to find another alternative for my pasta noodles, and I tried using zucchini noodles, or butternut squash noodles to be precise, because I do like butternut squash, but the texture's not the same. The texture isn't the same. I have a real problem with the texture. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now I gotta work my way all the way back down there. Damn. Oh, look at this dickhead. You're not gonna be able to get me, but I can get you for sure. I don't get what's going on with this. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that's how that worked. I could... Oh, shit. What's the guilty pleasures that are driving your diabetes? Maybe I could make some substitution recommendations since I consider you a new and developing e-friend. Sounds good. I mean, I just have a wicked sweet tooth, man. Like, that's what got me into this mess to begin with. So I just had to cut out the candy, the pastries, the lemonade, the Sonic cherry limeades and sodas and all of that sort of stuff. Which is fine. I need to cut that shit out anyways. I was starting to eat like a literal toddler locked in a candy store. But as far as like the non-junk food stuff, you know, I love bread and rice, especially rice. Like, I'm a big Asian food fanatic. And I've been using cauliflower rice where I can, but Oh, man. Cauliflower rice, it just doesn't have the same texture that I love in normal rice. Wait, hold on a second. Just got back. What game is this? Proteus. Yes, it is Proteus. What's up, Shadow Knight? Welcome back. Let me see if I can get my Streamlabs chat to work again. I really don't understand why it's not. Looks hella fun. I love it. It's actually a lot of fun. I'd actually asked you a question earlier. I guess you had bounced for a bit. But in respects to like your wanting to make YouTube videos and such, my question for you, Shadow Knight, was like, who do you consider like influences? Like, who do you watch in, I guess? Oh shit! All right, I need a rocket launcher. Where's my rocket launcher? Oh shit! Okay, never mind. Rocket launcher. Get this shotgun back out. Like, who do you watch in, like, left news, YouTube spaces or whatever that you would consider an influence on you? Or at least an influence for your style or inspiration for what your style would be when you eventually get to making your oh shit, they got one of those guys. When you eventually get to making your videos. Oh, man, wrecked him. Oh shit, hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second, damn it, too close. You know what? I'm just gonna punch the shit out of you. I've got a lot of aggression I need to work out. How many rockets do I have? 4? I don't want to use them on that. Oh shit. Oh, shit. And then that dickhead over there. Oh, there's 2 of them. Am I going the right way even? I thought the bell was this way. Yeah, here's the bell right here. Oh, there's a force field. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? All right, this is lame. This is one of the first lame things I've encountered in this game. I like everything about the game, but the low-res textures in some areas. I mean, the low-res textures, that's all part of the appeal. It's trying to be a retro pixel art style, or maybe not pixel art, but, you know, old-school low-res texture style, like Quake. Like the first Quake before high-res gaming was a thing. Oh my god, they fucked me up, alright. Wish that didn't take 2 rockets, but that's fine. I'll probably find those rockets someplace else. This doesn't look good. There are those 2 rockets, though. In terms of lefty content, secular talk, Noah Samson, Vaush. Sometimes when I'm very iffy on that guy, but he still does good work debunking conservatives, FD Signifier, and Cars, who's more anarchist. So many of those names mean nothing to me. I know of Secular Talk and Vaush. I don't really watch Vaush, so I don't really know what he's all about. But I know of him. As far as gaming, though, my biggest inspiration is by far Etika. That dude was one of a kind. Used to be an avid watcher of his before he passed. Oh, that sucks that he passed then. I'm have to look him up and see what he was all about. FD Signifier. I don't even know what the fuck. I mean, there's so many people that are in this space that are doing these things, and I just don't. I barely keep track. Okay, I did not know it was a feature and not a bug. Yeah, it's all part of its aesthetic. Oh shit. Oh. All right, buddy. You want to have a sniper battle? Gotcha. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's one of those motherfuckers. Oh shit. Damn it. They wrecked me. I'm surprised I'm still alive, to be perfectly honest with you, but they wrecked me for certain. Ah! There's no way for me to get up there? Alright, well, I guess I'm going down here. Force fields. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't want to do this. Now I gotta work my way through a maze. Oh, at least I got the map now, so that'll be... Oh shit. Did I make it through? Oh! I guess I may have dumb lucked my way through all of that. Walked into that one, though. You should watch him. FD does some phenomenal work. He mostly focuses on black issues, though, but still love hearing his perspective on issues. He just talks more about the racism side of things, though. And yeah, Etika was a big streamer. Dude took his own life. Oh, dude. Due to mental health. It was incredibly heartbreaking. Oh, that sucks to hear about. Also, in a minor way, you actually inspired me as well to want to make my own content. Oh, really? That's strange for me to hear. Need more people like us in these spaces, I feel. Well... Cool, I'm happy to be an inspiration to anyone, I guess. I'm barely an inspiration to me. I'll have to check out these other dudes. I guess that wasn't that much of a labyrinth, to be honest. Oh, come on, I couldn't hit that thing? There we go. Let's see if there's any goodies down here I may have missed. Don't fall off. Is that worth going back down? Oh shit, I didn't mean to. Ah, well, I guess it's worth it now. Yeah, all in all, not bad. Okay, I made my way out pretty simply. Nice. Damn it. Damn it! Those little fucking guys they shoot out. Alright, I gotta get up on them. Fuck off. Oh, shit. Damn. Alright, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. I don't have any regular bullets left. Don't really like using this as a normal gun, but I guess it'll do in a pinch. Oh, man. Yeah, Devin, you inspired me, my friend. I am live streaming SimCity 4 Deluxe now, too, at impromptu times. Oh, awesome. That's cool. SimCity 4. You know, that reminds me. I wanted to try that City Skylines game or whatever way back when. I forgot about it. Because there was a period of time in my life when I was super obsessed with SimCity games, like the old SimCity. SimCity and SimEarth. Do you watch any lefty content creators out of curiosity? I watch the Majority Report, and then Hassan Piker stream. That's really it. I don't really spend a great deal of time. Outside of that, I just watch other nerdy shit. I watch a lot of my friends' content whenever they talk about movies and comic books and stuff like that. Occasionally John Campea, you know, whenever somebody is like, hey, John Campea said something interesting. I don't really I try not to spend too much time in the political talk sphere because it's just a chaos storm of despair and misery, and there's enough of that going around anyways. Shit. Do you think EA will let the Dead Space reboot stand on its own and make the money AAA horror game makes, or do you think they'll try to force it to get Call of Duty numbers and run it into the ground again? Oh no, they're definitely gonna try to force it to get Call of Duty numbers for certain. That's the only thing that they're interested in, is making like a big blockbuster franchise that they can milk until, you know, it evaporates into a fine dust powder. And if they could do that with Dead Space, they will definitely do that with Dead Space. Like, I haven't worked at EA in a long time, but, you know, I don't think that their core business strategy has changed since. That was when that, I think his name was Andrew Wilson, when he came in as the new president, or the new CEO rather, and he was like, yeah, we don't want to do small indie games or mid-tier games anymore. We want to just focus on, you know, the big blockbusters, because that's where we make our money. We invest a shit ton into building a couple of AAA blockbuster games, and then they sell countless, you know, millions of units, and we make all that money back and then some. So they don't have any interest in doing anything other than making like the biggest, most exploitable franchises in the world. Oh shit, one of those guys. That gun sucks. Why am I dodging physically like I'm actually gonna fucking... Now what am I gonna do? I can't close in on him. Guess I can try to use this. Oh, he put fire on the floor. Got him. Keep running out of ammo, and I couldn't close that distance. Oh, I didn't even notice he was down there. I was concentrating on chat. This game looks so good aesthetically. You shouted at it, I was referring to Devin, but you can answer if you want. I watch Majority Report too. I watch C-SPAN more than is healthy. Sometimes, but sometimes C-SPAN can be entertaining. Like, especially if you watch that one show where that dude takes all those random callers. Some of those callers are quite... Oh, shit. Oh, I don't have any more rockets. Some of those C-SPAN callers can be quite entertaining, but you know, sometimes it's neat to see, you know, the machinations of Congress as it happens too. You know, if you like bureaucratic shit. All right, let's see what chaos this unfolds from doing this. Oh god, this is already a disaster. Oh, a sniper. I don't have enough bullets for this. Damn it. I'm running low on this ammo too. Oh shit, what the fuck? Wait, that's the exit? I don't want to go in there. That doesn't look like a fucking exit I want to jump into. Oh boy. That shit bores me to death. I ain't even gonna lie. C-SPAN is an acquired taste, so you know, don't feel bad about that one. Washington Journal does have some unexpected laugh moments. Nexus Distort. Is this like the final? Am I at the last level of this game? Let me go back. I gotta hit up a store or something. Oops, I need ammo and shit. But with Trump and what he has legitimized, I don't laugh much at C-SPAN anymore. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that's true. The reality of our current environment is much stranger than the fiction. Why can't I? What tier do I need to be for this shit? Tier 3? What tier am I? I don't even have enough fucking... I just want ammo. Why can't I buy ammo at this shop? Let me juice up my ammo reserves. Did anybody in here do any of your midterm voting yet? I just did mine today. Alright, let's give it a shot. Conveyance to the Elder Dimension can only take place through the eye of a corrupted Nexus. Boy, the people that wrote this game are having way too much fun. Oh shit, what is this? Kill the hunter? What the fuck? Oh, he brought his shield back up. I guess I'm... Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. Okay. No, no, not fist. Not fist. Not fist. Not fist. Not fist. Wait, what's going on here? What weapons do I have at my disposal? Corrupt the Nexus point. Let me grab that health real quick. Nexus point disabled. Hope I don't die. But then I guess maybe that's the point of all this. Shit. Really? You're gonna fucking spawn these dicks on top of me? Right on my fucking head? Had enough of your shit. Oh, I can replenish ammo right there. Okay, that's good to know, but I can't really do that right now. Fuck, get that health. Run, 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 run. Oh shit, that dude is wrecking shop on me. Fuck, man. Am I gonna have to start all over? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, god damn, dude. I'm gonna have to do all of this without having a... Oh, jeez. God damn it, are you kidding me? Stop fucking... Give me my ammo. I need all my ammo. I need all my ammo. There we go. Give me that armor. Give me one of these health packs. Hold on a second. I'm getting a little too drawn into this game right now. Let me check on what's going on here. Yep, already did mine a few days ago. Sometimes I think about how Resident Evil 5 was a co-op game. I've never played 5. I didn't know it was a co-op game. But because they were super married to Jill Valentine being some brainwashed super soldier you fight as a boss, they invented Shiva for you to have as the co-op character. Then as soon as 5 was over, Shiva's just gone. The last thing she was even in was that Resident Evil Dead by Daylight event. I'd never played Resident Evil 5, so I didn't know anything about that. Don't even know who that Shiva character is. But I had one friend of mine be like, nah, don't vote, it's pointless. I understand that. That's definitely an attitude you get more on the left than you do on the right. Which is, you know, in some cases unfortunate. I'm going to take a walk to the polling place tomorrow. Awesome. That's discouraging, Shadow Knight. We need turnout to stop the bleeding. I agree, but sadly, that's just how so many people see it. I had arguments with Bernie or Bust types a couple years back because of it. Yeah, I mean, there's a big discussion. There's a big debate about electoralism being a dead end for actually enacting, you know, necessary change. And while it's a worthwhile discussion to have, I still think people should vote. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything, really. Not yet, at least. 5 was fine, but Shiva really just felt like you play as her because you can't just play as Jill. Okay, well, you know, maybe they'll bring her back. Maybe they'll bring her back in some capacity then. Which one was the one that was set in, like, in an African country? Was that 5? Was Resident Evil 5 the one that was set in, like, Africa somewhere? I don't know how I'm supposed to do all of this. Holy shit. This is fucking nuts. This is absolutely... I don't have anywhere There's really nowhere for me to take cover. Fucking sniper, dude. Are you kidding me? There's like nowhere for me to take cover. And all of the enemies have shields. It's super close quarters, so like even using my rocket launcher is like largely discouraged because they're just gonna blow up in my face. Maybe I should use the arc. Maybe this will help. The fuck? Really? How are you fucking alive still? God damn, dude. What the fuck? Once that sniper gets up there, it's like, I can't control, because the hunter is back. And once the hunter is back, it's like, fuck, I can't concentrate on the sniper and the hunter. Like, the hunter, he's in my face, he's giant, he hurts more than anybody else, but like, if I concentrate on him, then the sniper's just gonna take me. I think electoralism isn't going to change much, but I think at the very least it helps or stops. It helps stops or at least delays terrible policies that will affect people's lives. That's kind of where I fall on that too. But I definitely side more with activism than electoralism. But electoralism is still, I mean, it's there. You're not gonna. You will lose more by not engaging than you will gain by not engaging, and you will lose less by engaging than you would if you didn't engage and shit went south. So that's kind of where I am on that. 5 was in Africa or the fictional version of Pakistan. Lot of jokes about the fact that you play a white dude who goes there and shoots primarily black people until the very end of the game. Damn, what the fuck? I mean, Capcom are the ones who decided to have it be that, so it's their so that's their fault. That's weird that they would have a game that's set like that and then have like the social commentary of the fucked up nature of their game baked into the game's narrative. You kind of diminish the impact of the social commentary when you're the one that's at fault. And yeah, RE5 was in Africa. Me too, with center left versus radical left paradigm. Personally, I probably would have made up 2 characters and not even have Chris be the protagonist. It'd be a lot less, this is kind of fucked up, if both characters you play are native to that country. Yeah, of course. I mean, that would be the obvious solution, but then they would have to go about trying to figure out if trying to convince executives and, you know, any board members that they could sell a game that, you know, their lead actor is a person of color. And that's, unfortunately, that's still a fight that is had at too many different places today. what's that? IG. I would consider myself radical left, like libertarian leftist leaning. I definitely believe in more radical change. I think the current system we have is horrendous. Basically, there are three parties in America: Republicans, Democrats, and Democrats who are disaffected. I guess it depends on who you're talking about. Like, as far as the voters, maybe that's true, but that's definitely not true for the elected officials. Yeah, especially since the right is more unified. More fascists will likely vote Republican regardless. I mean, that's a tough conundrum because those guys always exist. They always have existed, and they're always going to vote, to whatever ends or to whatever means push towards their ends. But there are also just like a lot of people who, when I went and voted today, there was a conservative dude, which is really weird because like it used to be illegal to campaign at polling places, but I guess it's totally legal to campaign at polling places now. And one of the guys who was a candidate for like a House district seat was, out there handing out pamphlets and shit. And he approached me and, was telling me about, he's running. He wants to bring back conservative values and he wants to make sure that the government doesn't tax people into oblivion during inflation and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all right, whatever. I just didn't care, because I know that's not my angle. But and I know that he's just giving a spiel, but I get the demographic of people that appeals to, not fascists, not people who are like, wanting to put their boot on minorities' throats or whatever, caricature is out there that, Trumpism is kind of allowed to propagate around, media narratives. There are a lot of people that are just like, I own a house and I don't want it to get broken into, or all I want to do is go to work and be able to afford shit. And, maybe they don't quite understand the intricacies of the interconnected economy, global economy, and all of the factors that goes into why things like inflation happens, or why in instances of economic downturns, you see a rise in like petty crime, and all of that sort of stuff. It's like, the idea of someone who, quote unquote, has already gotten theirs, they just want to maintain some semblance of status quo that allows them to live a comfortable life, right? And this is one thing, like, if I wanted to get into like some long debate with this dude outside of the polling station, then I would have been like, look, if you want conservatism to like maintain or grow or maintain its stranglehold on the American society, as a less and less conservative youth base gets older and older and starts outsizing the voting population, then what you need to do is make it possible for young people to have houses, because nothing makes a person more conservative than owning a house. That's the reason why young people are overwhelmingly pushed away from one of the many reasons, but one of the big reasons is that they just don't own homes. Once you own a home, you just get that conservatism baked into your brain. You like become, you're a landowner, you're a property owner. It has appreciating value. You can accrue wealth through your house. And then everything that happens in society around you that you see as a threat to that, a threat to your ability to accrue wealth, a threat to your ability to just maintain your ownership of your little plot of land, you need to fund the police to make sure that those things don't happen. You need to make sure that, people that are trying to tax you, raise your property taxes, because we don't have a state income tax here in Texas. They're going to raise your property tax, make it harder for you to keep your house because it's already expensive to pay your mortgage and your taxes. They're going to raise your property tax so they can fund schools, or so they can fund this and that. And then they're taking your wealth and your ability to accrue wealth and the value of your house out of your hands. You become a reactionary to that, So just like home ownership is like the best, avenue to revitalize the conservative movement amongst young people. But that's never going to happen, because in order to have that, you have to have young people making money, and they don't want young people to make money. They don't want anyone to make money. That's the labor force. They want their, it's like those Hyundai car factories in Alabama that has child labor. You know, if child labor was legal, you would see children working everywhere because they wouldn't have to pay them. You know, that's what they want. Like, if slavery was legal, you would see slaves everywhere because they literally wouldn't have to pay them. It's all just like, you know, an actual literal race to the bottom. You see, what sucks is, like, there's a thing over there that'll allow me to replenish my ammo. And I need to do that. But the second I walk over there, that fucking guy's gonna spawn. And it's like, well, what can I do about that? See, and it would have been better if I had ammo to fucking deal with these guys, but I'm running out of ammo and I have to switch weapons to weapons that aren't the most effective to deal with these guys. Fucking, I'm already like nearly dying. Fucking A. Ugh. I used one of those health things. That's not good. Let me grab some armor. I can't even remember what spawns after this. Oh, shit. What the fuck is hurting me? God damn, these motherfuckers. Oops. Fuck, die already. God damn. God damn, this shit's just not quitting. I seem to be running out of ammo way faster than usual. Oh shit. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Oh fuck, where's the fucking health guy? There's one. God damn. Am I out of the health, guys? They all have shields! Fuck, how do they all have shields? God damn, there's a hunter! This is some bullshit here. This is some serious bullshit. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Like, this is too much. Like, I can't do 4 rounds of, like, all of that. What time is it even? Yeah, more of the neoconservative types. It's sad, though, that the Republican Party is becoming more radical, though I think as time goes on, neoconservatives won't matter much. You were inspired by the gods, Devin. I don't know about all of that. One of my favorite categories of videos I'll never watch is the ones that are like, why you wouldn't survive the necromorph outbreak. What? Like, gee, I wonder why I wouldn't survive that. What videos are that? What videos are saying stuff like that? Are those like survivalist videos or something? Alright, I'll give it one more shot. Like, this sucks, man. This sucks. I don't have the capacity to fucking... Maybe if I was starting off with more ammo, like if I could have actually replenished my ammo before I started off in this, then maybe I would stand more of a chance. Like, this guy spawns immediately. Damn. These guys are what's fucking killing me. Fuck. Let me go over here. Alright. Are you gonna fuck me this time? Oh, god damn it. Damn it. The fuck? They're not even giving me a chance anymore. What? How did I miss him? The fuck? They're so fucking in my face, I can't even see anything. Jesus, look at all this. How am I supposed to survive this? This is crazy. I've seen those videos recommended to me before too. There's some YouTube that makes videos like that, and I glanced at the channel, and they also make those really annoying movie sin videos where they just nitpick random stuff that doesn't matter and go, and this is why this game is horseshit. Also, you can critique me. This video is just a joke, but I'm also right. So I decided not to give that guy any chance. It sounds like you're talking about a very specific person. Like, which channel is this you're talking about? And I'm not a big fan of those movie sin things either. This is tough, man. I can't do this one. I think, or hold on, what's auto map? Why are they giving me a loadout screen if I can't change anything on it? Like, if I can't up my ammo at least, if I can't, maybe if I start it with full ammo, I would have more of a chance. But as it stands now, I don't have a chance. I don't even remember the name. I see those video titles and just groan and look away. Your algorithm is very different than mine. I just want to know why. I also don't understand the whole tier thing. How do I get the other upgrades? Not that they would help me in this regard. This shop sucks. There's like, they don't sell anything. I already got the double boots. I don't have enough runes for the dash boots. For whatever reason. I don't even know what tier I am. How can I check what tier I am? Is there like a status screen for my dude? This game strangely reminds me of Metroid Prime, kinda. Hold on, I think my Streamlabs chat busted up again. Hope I wasn't missing your guys' conversations. This game strangely reminds me of Metroid Prime, kinda. Can't quite put my finger on as to why. Well, I don't know. I've never played Metroid Prime, but that was a first-person sci-fi shooter, so maybe the environment kind of harkens to that. Speaking of Metroid Prime, if we really want to bring all this back around full circle before I end the stream, the last video game studio I worked at was a company called Armature Studios. They were founded by a trio of dudes who founded Retro Games. They were the original designers and developers of Metroid Prime. And after they did a few Metroid Prime games for Nintendo, they left and founded their own company where they put out a number of different games, including the recently anointed VR Game of the Year, Resident Evil 4. They did the VR adaptation for Resident Evil 4 on the Oculus and won Game of the Year awards for that. And as a result of winning Game of the Year for their Resident Evil 4 VR adaptation, they were just recently purchased by Facebook/Meta. So Armature Studios is now a Facebook Meta-owned company. Don't know how I feel about that, but if the people that work there, my friends that are still there, if they're happy about that, then I'm happy about it for them. Well earned, well deserved. Congratulations to them. Hope they can take all of Zuckerberg's money quickly, as it seems to be vacating his bank account very fast nowadays. But it's well earned. Like everything I heard about that game is that it was a really, really great adaptation, and I do want to play it someday, but I'm not quite at the point where I'm gonna start investing in VR just yet. But there you go. You have your Metroid Prime. You have it tied back into the Resident Evil conversation we've been having earlier. And we get a little bit of an update on a game studio I worked at, since you were asking me about another studio I'd worked at prior. It all comes full circle. Look at that. Look at that. These little angels all... Up. She heard me talking about her. Okay, you know what? We'll go chill on the bed. I'll put a movie on or something. Well, it's pretty late. Maybe I'll just put on a TV show. You know what really sucks is, like, they bunched up all those shows I was watching. I was watching House of the Dragon. I was watching Rings of Power. I was watching Andor. I guess there's still Andor episodes that I haven't watched, so I should watch that. I was watching She-Hulk. I was watching Cobra Kai. It's like there's too many shows all at once that I was watching. And now, all those shows have run their course except for Andor. And it's like, well, what do I have to watch now? I should have stretched them out a little bit more, but it would have been nice if they had released those in a staggered manner. Now we're going into November, and there's really nothing for me to look forward to watching. If any of you guys have recommendations on what I should be watching, I'm all ears. I forgot you were a game developer, LMAO. That's sick, though. I mean, that's what this whole wall behind me is all about. All of these pictures that are framed behind me are games that I've worked on at every studio I've worked at, minus one. Well, maybe not being purchased by Facebook, though. Yeah, I feel kind of two ways about that one. But you know what? They were a small company, and I know what the plight of small companies are. You're basically just like, you're spending a lot of time trying to find co-development work. And they don't like that term. They don't like the term co-development. But basically, like, you're either picking up half-finished products from somebody else and helping them develop it and get it across the finish line, or you're doing support development for something like Fortnite. Armature, that's the company. They did a lot of Fortnite development. So I guess technically if I wanted to, I could put Fortnite on my resume as a credit. But they do a lot of that stuff, and it's a pain in the ass to constantly have to try to bring in contracts and constantly try to have to work with like 4 or 5 different studios that have different needs and demands, and you're trying to hire in your studio to meet specific demands for specific contracts, which means that you can't always fully guarantee like long-term employment for certain roles for certain people, which makes it harder for you to attract those talent and all that kind of stuff. It's just a real pain in the ass way to try to run a business. And a lot of the times, you're also working with companies that may not be very pleasant to work with. I don't want to name any names, but, there are a couple of larger developers, more popular ones, that we've worked with that were not great. And then sometimes you put in a lot of work and effort into something, and then the title doesn't come out. Like, we were working on a title, like, I'm sure that I'm way past the NDA point on this one, and I don't think this game is ever going to come out. So fuck it. I'll spill the beans to you guys. You few people who are in here watching now are going to learn about something. Armature was working with Riot on a game that was basically a Binding of Isaac clone, but it was starring Teemo. It was Teemo in Binding of Isaac. That's the one thing about Cult of the Lamb that kind of struck with me. Like, the reason why I got into that game so quickly and had fun with it was because it reminded me a lot of I think the game that they were developing at the time was called Teemo Goes Rogue, because it was a roguelike. And it played a lot like Cult of the Lamb, minus the whole cult raising aspect. So, you know, it was literally the year or so that I spent, you know, on that title, just all came flooding back to me once I started playing Cult of the Lamb, and I was like, oh, this is exactly like, you know, Teemo Goes Rogue. They developed that game pretty much top to bottom. They had all the levels in, the art was all in, the animation cutscenes between the levels were in. The only thing that wasn't really done was multiplayer, and they really wanted to get multiplayer handled. And they wanted it on console as well, multiplayer on consoles. And that's a whole other, you know, bag of worms. Like, multiplayer on PC is one thing, but multiplayer on console is a whole other case. And we were talking to them about, we would have to redesign certain things in order to get certain systems in order to get multiplayer to work, you know, in a user-friendly, intuitive manner. And they were basically like, okay, well, let's just put it on pause and then we'll revisit it. There was some reason why they wanted to pause development. I don't know if there was shifting priorities within the studio or not, but they put it on pause and then never heard of it again. You know, it's pretty much languished. That was years ago, so I doubt that game is ever going to come out, which is crazy because it was a full game. You know, it was a full, there's nothing really stopping them from just stripping the multiplayer option from the menu and releasing it as a single player game. Had a lot of really cool items. Like, there was a lot of really good balancing done between all the items you can pick up and equip, and there's a lot of good lore if you're into League of Legends, you know, references, all that kind of stuff. And for whatever reason, they just decided, nope, we're not going to do it. And then like maybe a year and a half worth of work just gone out the window. We had two teams. We had a team that was working on implementing a lot of the UI. So our UI UX designers were building out the menus for the game. And then we had a networking team that was or no, not networking. We started to build the networking team towards the end of the project, but we had a guy that was working on porting it from PC to the console, so that, you know, because they had developed the PC game. They had done all the development on the PC stuff, and we had been doing the development on porting it for the consoles and for building out the UI for both the PC and consoles. So like we did a bunch of work, and then once we got to the point where we were going to start picking up the networking stuff, that was when it just kind of fell apart. But yeah, you get a lot of shit like that. Like, all right, well, okay, it's cool that they paid us all that time, you know, that allowed the studio to remain open, but now the game's not out, you know, and you know, no one ever knows that it existed. And no one will ever know that it existed outside of you guys here. You all know that it exists now, or it existed. But, you know, it's a lot of that sort of shit. So when they get bought by somebody like Facebook, yeah, I'm not a fan of Facebook, but at least they don't have to deal with that shit anymore. They don't have to go around like a raccoon digging around in the dumpster for whatever co-development work they can get so that they can keep the lights on a couple months extra. You know, having to fight with recruiters for bigger studios on top talent and trying to convince them that, okay, this is a contract gig for a few months, but there's a possibility that we can roll you onto something else. You know, no one wants to hear that. No one certainly wants to hear that in, you know, this climate. So, you know, kudos to them for getting out of that racket. That's a shitty way to have to run a studio. Let's see. I don't really know a lot of shows or movies today. I do wish we could get a new The Thing game. Oh, that game was cool. Could easily make a sort of werewolf game set in the Arctic. That's also a really good idea. Alaska is a very creepy place. I'm sure you could make a very creepy horror game set in Alaska. I mean, not easily, but the formula's right there. That's kind of nuts. I have forbidden knowledge now. Nice. Yes. Yes, I trust you with this forbidden knowledge. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. To be honest, most of the shows I'm watching are anime and I know that tends to not be your cup of tea. It depends. I mean, I like anime if it's good. I just think most of it is shitty. But if it's good, then I really get into it. And what I think is good anime is a wild spectrum. Like, actually, that's a good idea. There was a show called Nana that I really liked, and I need to watch it. Apparently, the manga's really good too, but I just don't have a mechanism for reading manga right now. And yeah, night folks, fun stream as always, Devin. Thank you very much, and thank you all for stopping by. What were the issues as to why it never saw the light of day? Oh, okay, wow. That's wild how some games can be finished practically and never get released, like Star Fox 2 for SNES. It happens more often than you might think. But yeah, so take that secret knowledge with you and enjoy the rest of your night with it. Good stream, good job. Thank you, Toaster, as always, and thank you for resubbing. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys, Shadow Knight. Thank you, Wisp. Everybody else that may have popped in and out, appreciate it. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow as well. Probably will start streaming earlier. We'll see, though. I want to see if I can get my friend Raimi back on. Like, we had a really good conversation the other night. She was over here hanging out, not on stream. Although I did like the chat that we had on stream when she was here too. But we had a really good conversation. And I want to see if I can get her on the stream again to chat and play some more games. It's cool to play co-op games with her because she's willing to play games that Justin's not willing to play with me. So we'll see. We'll see if I can convince her to come back over. You two, man, take care. It was good to meet good to meet you tonight. Have a good night. All of y'all have a great night. Hope to see you again tomorrow. I will be earlier than I was tonight. Take care. Be safe.